of today's action. Welcome, everyone, and what a game we have for you tonight as we get set to bring you NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and from the sideline, as always, our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. Also stopping by our program, one of the great point guards in NBA history, Kenny the Jet Smith. I love the nickname the Jet, by the way.
Man, appreciate the shout out. And you know you're the guy who brought it back alive.
Well, it really happened in high school.
It happened in high school, but no one called me in high school, college, until the NBA. He shouted it out, and now it's stuck like fire. Now, no, I can't go anywhere. And they're like, Jet, Jet. And I'm like, Kevin Harlan started the
But
fire.
you love that.
But you
love
know,
it.
the name has evolved. Now it's Private Jet.
It's PJ.
No, it's actually prop play now. I don't fly much.
Kenny, these days you need versatile defenders. In your opinion, who does the best job of guarding from point guard to center in the NBA?
Oof, you got Kawhi, you got AD. I would add Paul George in the mix.
Sure.
I would add Patrick Beverly in the mix. I would add P.J. Tucker, guys who can play multiple defending positions. Avery Bradley, I would add him in there. You notice most of them on the same team, huh?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Hey, Kevin, the Clippers, for now at least, are still tenants at the Staples Center. But former team superstar and analyst for the Hawks, Dominique Wilkins, who used to play for the Clippers at the end of his career, said the atmosphere at their games now matches that of the Lakers, adding, this excitement for two teams in the same city, I don't know when that's happened in basketball. It's pretty amazing. Guys?
There's been a transformation here in L.A. There is no doubt about that. D.A., thank you. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And there's Jared Allen. It's Cavaliers in at the power forward. And for the Clippers, Marcus Morris is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Ibaka. Then there's Bledsoe. And it's George in at the shooting guard position. So the Clippers win the tip. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's what you love about George. He can beat you off the ball, and he can also initiate.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
The key asset is one of the biggest trade packages in NBA history. When George feels 100% physically, he's absolutely worth it.
And George drops them both. Well, a lot of people think Kawhi Leonard is the best player in the NBA right now. Kenny, what do you think?
It's hard to argue. He's in the heart of his prime. You know, he's dominant in both areas of the floor, offensively, defensively. And the one thing that he does is that he's not afraid of the big moments. The big moments have really, he's shined over the last couple of years.
Greg, you and I saw that firsthand.
Oh, no, the guy's growth as a player and comfort level in those crunch moments really has been off the charts.
Rubio dishes to Sexton. The pass to Cavaliers. Back to Sexton. That shot off. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
Yeah, an interconference matchup, and these are two teams at different ends of the spectrum as far as the talent is concerned.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
Leonard looking over the floor. And it's good for two.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Sexton finds Rubio. Back to Sexton. Pass to Osman. Clock at 6. Here's Cavaliers. The rebound by Ibaka.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme. They're getting him shots in his spots. That's understanding your personnel.
For Cleveland, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Allen. Tries again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
Such a force as Allen goes to the line. A real throwback. Jared is a center who primarily operates near the hoop.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And he knocks down the first one. And a guy like Jared Allen, so athletic at the center position. Kenny, how much fun is it to play with a mobile big like Allen is?
Oh, yeah, he could bail you out on both ends of the floor.
He
You
sure
make a bad
can,
pass.
yes.
Oh, he's going to go get it. Oh, your guy beat you to the rim. He's going to go smack it out of there.
And so he hits both. Clippers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Bledsoe kicks to Leonard. Allen with the rebound. It's been a slow start here for Cleveland. It's a 5-point game. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road.
And it's the Clippers with the ball. The Cavaliers making the shot. And it's Leonard missing. And they're moving it up. Sexton with it. George picks him up. And it's Allen slamming it down.
When you have an elite wingspan like Jared Allen, you make those alley-oops look easy.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Again, Leonard missing.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
LA's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. George looking over the floor. Tries from 16. Here's Ibaka, and terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
When shots go up, one thing about Ibaka, he gets to the right place at the right time.
Osman, the pass to Sexton. Kicks it out to Allen. Passes it to Rubio. Here's Osman. Offline with his 3. Left side, Leonard. It's through for his second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
And it's been said we're witnessing the golden era for lead guards. Kenny, do you agree with that? And if so, is it the players or the style of play that's key?
I don't know if it's the golden era because but it is a great era. But the NBA that is the toughest position. because you can have a bad team, but you're going to always see a great guard. And that's always been the case. You know, even in our era, if I was playing against the Dallas Mavericks, they were terrible at the time, and Akeem would go, well, you got to play against Jason Kidd.
Yeah.
And so it's always the position in game. And so you got Westbrook, you got CP3, you got Trae Young now, you got the young, the old, you got it's always the tough position.
And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Osman, and that one is hammered home.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Here's Bledsoe, following the score by Cleveland. Morris, left side. Here's Ibaka. Goes up again, and the layup is good. Ibaka's got his 2nd basket of the game.
When you have someone with Ibaka's size and coordination, it's a crime not to get him some looks inside.
Rubio against Bledsoe. Rubio the pass to Sexton. From outside, off the mark. Clippers leading by 6. And Ibaka slams it in.
The aggressive side of Serge coming through as Serge himself at the rim.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And it's Paul George with the foul. That is his 1st foul of the game. A different look for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Ibaka. And it's Kennard in for Marcus Morris. Here's Garland. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
And it's the Clippers' ball. They're on an 11-2 run. You know, you look at the consistency of Kawhi Leonard. He is unbelievable in the way he is always there on both offense and defense.
Yes, plays at his own pace. The load management has done him well. Like most guys who would sit out a game or two would come back and be off. He comes back and he's on fire.
He's fresh.
I mean, beyond fresh. I mean, you also think about Kawhi Leonard. There's 2 guys in the modern NBA that probably went further in their careers than anybody in history game. That's him and Giannis. When you think about where they were drafted, what was expected of them, and what they've become, I mean, it's mind-boggling.
Here's Garland. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Allen outside. Outside, Sexton. And Garland has it in the corner. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And that's an area that Sexton must keep working on. The more he passes, the better his team looks.
Clippers leading by 5. Bledsoe finds Kennard. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his 1st foul. Winslow's checked in for the Clippers. Reggie Jackson comes in for Eric Bledsoe. And Cleveland also making a change. Dotson's checked in for Colin Sexton. Here's Jackson. He had 16 points in the win against Denver. To the middle. And it's Winslow that time on the assist from Jackson. And the Clippers lead by 7.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Now Garland. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And the Clippers get called for the foul. It's his 1st trip to the line. And the first one drops. Last season, the G League testing a single-shot free throw rule to speed things up. One shot that can be worth more than 1 point. Kenny, any thoughts?
No, I don't like that.
Okay.
Because I'm fouling you because you can't shoot. It's a lot of times. So I'm going to put you on the line, and you got to get 2 for 2. And I disagree. Because the game is stopped. There's no defense in front of you. You're at the free throw line. It's only 15 feet away. Come on, Shaq. I mean, come on, guys. Like, you can make a free throw.
No, but I think the other thing, for philosophically, you really changed the game, right? Because what if you make one and miss one?
Yeah.
And you're up 2. Now it's 3. So now if you say I only got to make 1 to get 2, you completely changed the game.
Oh, but think about this even, Greg. End of the game. And you need to miss 1 and make 1.
That's
so instead of getting the 2 points, you actually want to only make 1 because you're down 3. And you want to miss the second on purpose to try to, man.
And I'm a progressive guy. Like, I do like to see how we can have the game evolve, but I do also want to make sure we keep the strategy in the game.
First one falls for him. So he gets them both. Now here's Jackson. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. The shot's good. Leonard's got 8 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Okoro. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And Okoro throws it down.
And guys, he saw his chance to earn a little camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
Anytime you get an opportunity to show off a little bit, you have to take it.
And the Clippers have possession following the score by Cleveland. It's Jackson with the drive. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Kenny, you've been an NBA analyst for over 2 decades, which is hard for me to believe. You look so young, like you go out there and play right now, but I'm sure this job has changed for you in that time, right?
I think the job has not changed, actually, because when I first got here, I used to watch film every day. And
when
actually,
you first started as an analyst?
Every day for 1 year.
Did you?
Every day.
And then you found out that what?
I found out, I sat with the executive producer and I figured out what I needed to say, doing why, when, and what. Then I just use that now. I just go back to those meetings then. There's nothing changed for me from that first year, which I knew nothing, to now after I knew something.
Being the award-winning broadcaster you are now.
It's that first year.
Yeah, I would concur with His Majesty. The Jet.
Thank you. Thank you. I've never been called.
Clippers leading by 7. And here's Kennard. He's coming off a 13-point game against Denver. Jackson misses.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Hartenstein can't get it to go.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
And Jackson gets it to go. And so it's Cleveland with it. 1:30 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Garland. The pass to Dotson. Here's Hartenstein. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Markkanen can't get it to go.
That's a good opportunity, but he needs to go up a little stronger, in my opinion.
Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Los Angeles. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Los Angeles leading by 9. Pass to Leonard. Over Markkanen. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
Winslow with it. Guarded now by Okoro. Bucket is good. Leonard's got 10 points.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Now, here's Garland. He's got 5. Okoro. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Leonard and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And for Markkanen, contesting shots is not about explosive athleticism. It's about being in the right position and timing it right.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Kawhi Leonard has been on display for Los Angeles. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Earlier tonight, we spoke with Paul George about how they've integrated all the talent on this team.
Everybody has a chip on their shoulder. Everybody wants to win, and there's no egos. Everybody has fun. We play together, we move the ball, we make sacrifices, and we enjoy getting stops.
Greg, that last point is key. This team plays lockdown defense.
And that's a big part of their identity. Most teams talk about being well-balanced. This team lives it.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And quite a position here for the Clippers to be in. What do you think, guys?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Cleveland, Okoro out there with Markkanen. Then there's Garland. And it's Dotson in at the 2-guard spot. 6 on the shot clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
And with Reggie Jackson, it's a testament to his natural talent that he often leaves us wanting a little bit more.
That's good from Jackson. And every team needs a go-to scorer late in close games. Kenny, when you think about your list of what qualities are essential to be that guy in crunch time, what are they?
I think to be a great crunch time player is to not look at it as crunch time. It's like, these are the shots that I would take regardless of the situation. I think LeBron got criticized for that early in his career when he would pass up shots. But he takes the same shot regardless of the situation, which makes him more comfortable.
I would have to agree with that. The other thing, too, as the game has changed, I think your ability to be able to set up the shot. To Kenny's point, like because the court's open now, right? You're not, it's not as physical, so if I can move without it and get to my sweet spot, and I think that also helps you to be able to finish in rhythm.
That's good from Okoro. Los Angeles making a switch here. Morris is checked in. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Ricky Rubio comes in for Garland. Both shots good from the stripe. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Rubio against Jackson. The dish to Morris. And the shot goes in. Morris has got his first points of the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Osman kicks to Okoro. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. And a chance here to check out some stats for him. These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. That's good from Okoro.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Both good from the line that time. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Jackson against Rubio. And that one, good. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Passes to Hartenstein. Rubio looking it over. Pass to Hartenstein. 6 to shoot. And the rejection by Ibaka.
And that's how you do it. Ibaka still able to surprise people very quick off the floor.
George is checked in for Winslow. Cleveland also making some changes. Jared Allen's checked in for Hartenstein. And it's Colin Sexton in for Okoro.
Beasting on defense. First he closes out hard on the shooter, then he attacks the glass. Filthy.
The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Morris. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's his first foul. And so Ibaka will bring it up for Los Angeles, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Yeah, they look right at home, except they weren't. Great job of blocking out the noise.
Here's Rubio, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
We talk about the toughness of Rubio. He's also become a better finisher.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Though he's not known to be a great shooter, Rubio gives you a lot of things. Versatility, size out of the backcourt, and he's a coach out there on the floor.
Ibaka outside. Dishes it to George. And it's George again missing.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since. A beautiful pass to lead his teammate right to the hoop.
Clippers leading by 10. Jackson kicks to Ibaka. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Outside, Batum. There's the pass to George. Nailed from three-point land. George has got 13.
And staying with it. He drained 2 triples in the first quarter. Now gets this one.
Pass to Allen. Here's Osman. 6 points for him. Back to Allen. It's Allen on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Over Ibaka. It's Reggie Jackson with the rebound.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Eric Bledsoe's checked in for the Clippers. Outside, George. And he overshot that one, missing.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
The shot by Sexton, no good.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And that's one of those guys who just tends to live at the line. Sexton's working hard to improve his consistency there.
The Cavaliers have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. And he makes the first. And the Clippers making a switch here. Kennard's checked in. And Sexton drops them both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Bledsoe passes to Ibaka. He dishes it to George. And again, no good by the Clippers.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Clippers leading by 9. Passes it to Kennard. No good on that one. Excellent D there from Allen. At the elbow, Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
You know, another reason Sexton gives opponents nightmares. Almost impossible to stick with him in the open court.
Los Angeles has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Outside, George. And it's sent back by Allen. And they're able to recover. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
You really got to hit Allen if you want to stop him. Just so long and strong from there.
And it's Bledsoe with the ball for the Clippers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. And the shot goes down.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
To the paint, here's Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
I think this is Rubio's greatest trait. I love to watch him move the basketball, and so does his coaching staff.
Clippers leading by 5. George with the ball. 13 points in the game. And the officials call a traveling violation. And here's what the Cleveland Cavaliers schedule looks like. On Tuesday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Memphis Grizzlies. And then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Chicago Bulls.
And you know, for that Knicks game, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
Here's Osman, and the rejection by Ibaka. Kennard on the wing. Defended by Sexton. Pass to Bledsoe. And stolen by Sexton. And now it's Rubio running. He can go all the way.
Oh, that's not a great foul. For Rubio's career, shoots well over 80% from the line.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here. The first free throw is good. A different look for the Clippers. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Serge Ibaka. And Kawhi Leonard subbed in for Morris. Both free throws good from Rubio.
After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
Outside, George. Los Angeles with another miss.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Kicks it out to Allen. Now the dish to Garland. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And there's the bucket from Markkanen.
Comfortable on the offensive end, Markkanen drawing contact, but maintains his focus.
Now Bledsoe. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Nuggets in Denver.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up teammates with good shots.
The pass to Leonard. Over Markkanen. And it's off the back rim, no good.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Dotson gets the bucket.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
The Clippers trail. Here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
A solid playmaker. Bledsoe has the vision to take advantage of an imbalanced defense.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Now here's Rubio. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Markkanen kicks to Allen. Clock at 6. Pass to Dotson. Beyond the arc. That shot missing. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And the wide open shot from Bledsoe. The Cavaliers pull it in.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
Flushes it down to finish the break.
And it's been this way all night. When Bledsoe gets into a groove, he can be prolific.
Bledsoe against Rubio. Dotson in the corner. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got 3 assists now in this one.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And here's Leonard. He's coming off a 28-point game against the Nuggets in Denver.
And it wasn't just the scoring. He also impacted the game on the glass. Terrific all-around effort.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Rubio finds Markkanen. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Justice Winslow, he's checked in for George. Hartenstein, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Okoro comes in for Ricky Rubio. 1:51 left in the first half. Passes it to Hartenstein. He kicks it to Garland. Looking for Markkanen. He gets it there. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
The defender didn't block that dunk, but he changed it, and that's as good as a block.
Leonard with the ball. Garland picks him up. Pass to Kennard. Out to the right wing. Bledsoe for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Now it's a 5-point Clipper lead. And Kenny, great to have you on the show as always. You got to come back soon. Promise us you'll come back soon.
I'm coming back next week.
Good.
I am not.
Good.
There's more food down here. It's friendly about here. It's more room, man. I can't wait to be here. More air, everything, man. Everything's more down here.
And what an experience it was, Greg, to have Kenny joining us. You always know he's going to give you his honest opinion, which makes him so great.
And Kevin, and throughout his playing days and now as a broadcaster, Kenny has never pulled any punches. He'll tell it to you like it is, and that's one reason he is so beloved.
Down low, there's Garland, and nothing is falling for him right now. And Eric Bledsoe, a special kind of athlete.
And 3 separate knee surgeries in the rear view, but still so fast, his teammates call him Ferrari. The way he's built, a muscle car might be more accurate.
Reggie Jackson's checked in for the Clippers.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Garland the pass to Okoro. Here's Dotson. 24 seconds left here in the second. Stolen by Jackson.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
An agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Garland the pass to Markkanen.
Competing, battling inside. This is what coaches want to see Markkanen do more of.
First trip to the line for him here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And Markkanen drops them both.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Jackson from long range. And that one released in time, but no good. And so that's the end of the first half. The Clippers on top as they end the second quarter on a 15-4 run. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Kawhi, you have grown so much offensively throughout your career. What's the focus of that end of the floor?
You know, just knocking down open shots, my ball handling, and making good decisions off the pick and roll, and just try to limit my turnovers.
And you've done well so far, Kawhi. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. And rejoining us here at the table, hey, he's back, Kenny the Jet Smith. Kudos to you, sir, for your sharp and incisive analysis of the game.
Oh, thank you, Ernie. Thank you. Always a pleasure to break down the game with the great ones.
Trader. Excuse me. Yeah, Greg, you have fun over there. Trader.
I'm back, though.
Copycat.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Here's Rubio. They've got Morris. Paul George is out there at Bledsoe. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Ibaka in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Shot clock at 6. Osman kicks to Rubio. For 3. He can't get it to go. Great that time from Leonard. And the foul called on Jarrett Allen. That's his first foul. Outside Leonard. Back to Bledsoe. Inside. And Allen with the block.
And how about, and with that great length and awareness, Allen continues to build his reputation as a shot blocker.
Sexton with it. Leonard picks him up. Sexton against Leonard. Left side, Sexton. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
And because of the combination of strength and blazing speed, Sexton can get to the line at a high rate.
Well, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important. And then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well, to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. Good on both. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
He is in the zone tonight. Kawhi is carrying this offense.
The Cavaliers trail by 9. Sexton deciding where to go with it. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Count it, good.
Clever and confident in that pick and roll. Sexton's decision-making in these sets has really improved.
Up top, Leonard. 14 points for him. Here's Ibaka, and the layup's good off the glass. Ibaka's got 8 points.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Rubio outside, and the pass to Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
And using the quickness to his advantage there. Sexton getting some momentum behind him so he could put that one down.
Clippers leading by 7. Bledsoe outside. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Count that one. He's got 11.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Bledsoe against Rubio. Pass to Allen. Here's Osman. Back to Allen. Just 5 to shoot. Passes to Osman. Shoots over Leonard. Here's Allen. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup.
A superb offensive rebounder. Allen's long arms and feel for how to get positioning helps big time.
Pass to Leonard. Ibaka outside. Good on the triple.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
The Cavaliers trail by 10. Rubio, the pass to Osman. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Rubio against Ibaka. Kicks it out to Rubio. Kept alive. Allen. And at last, they get one to fall. Allen's got 4 points now in the quarter. Here's Leonard. 14 points for him. Again, Los Angeles.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Bledsoe against Rubio. To the wing right side. At the elbow, Sexton. And it's sent back by George.
Not going to be Paul George with that move. He's too long and too talented of a defender.
Jumps up, and Sexton slams it in.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Bledsoe taking his time here. George, that's a two-pointer, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Clippers leading by 6. Bledsoe outside. Morris finds George. Ibaka outside. A 17-footer. The Clippers get another chance here. Count the basket. Ibaka's got 7 points for the quarter.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
And as he gets deeper into his career, Serge Ibaka's shooting continues to improve. What a great job he's done of changing how he scores.
It's very impressive because a late bloomer Serge Ibaka has been on the offensive end. Let's look at last season, his highest point per game average, and he's in his 11th NBA season. Still has great efficiency on the offensive end, but sometimes he's overlooked as a scorer on this team.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Morris. Justice Winslow comes in for Leonard. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for George. And it's Jackson in for Eric Bledsoe. Okoro wide open, he fires. And Zubac with the block. Jackson with it. 13 points in the game. Now Winslow out to Ibaka. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. And it's a 10-point Los Angeles lead.
Exactly what you want from that play. Get it to Serge where he can simply rise and fire.
He can't get that one to fall. Stolen by Okoro. To the paint. Here's Allen. And the rejection by Zubac. Outside Jackson. And there's the pass to Kennard. To the right side. Zubac, the pass to Winslow. 5 on the clock. Out to Ibaka. All alone. And Okoro pulls it down.
Come on, that's your bread and butter. You can't miss that.
And Sexton slams it in.
And there's no question Sexton can flat out score. I mean, he feels like he can get it done from anywhere.
Now here's Jackson taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Here's the teardrop. He takes it up and lays it in. Jackson's got 15.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
There's Garland. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
And the Clippers making a change here. Batum's checked in. And he makes both free throws.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Kennard against Sexton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Boy, Greg, there is a lot to like offensively for Luke Kennard.
I tell you, he can shoot it. He's a crafty finisher and really improving as a passer. The question mark is the defensive end. 6'5" in height and wingspan, not elite tool, so he's got to get by on his instincts and his anticipation.
First free throw is good.
When you look at Luke Kennard's free throw percentage, if you're the defense, you might want to keep him away from the line.
Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Nicholas Batum. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Cavaliers trail by 10. And here is Garland. He's got 7. No good that time. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Los Angeles. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Off target with his 3. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. There's Garland, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Garland. He hits both from the stripe. Clippers leading by 8. Outside Jackson. To the middle. Here's Leonard. It's tipped. They retain possession. Second shot opportunity. No good from Zubats. Cavaliers shooting the ball at 42%. Here's Garland. That one drops for him. Garland's got 11 points.
As soon as he had the ball in his hands, he put the pressure on the defense and found the opening.
Here's Kennard. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Clock at 6. Down low. He's looking for Leonard and finds him. Yes, that goes in. Leonard's got 6 points in the quarter.
The power, the length, the ability to finish. Leonard dominant in that painted area.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. Outside, Sexton. To the inside, Hartenstein, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Here's Leonard, and he uses the glass on the layup. Leonard's got 20 points.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Garland dishes to Sexton. Outside, Markkanen. Back to Sexton. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Here's Jackson. He's got 15. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And at his peak, Reggie Jackson is one of the better guards in the league. He's still got that confidence.
Yes, he does. Injuries slowed him down, but still able to create his shot anytime he wants.
The first free throw is good. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. Outside, Sexton. Poked loose. Markkanen against Kennard. And the rejection by Zubac.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Here's Leonard. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Leonard's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Sexton with it. Now guarded by Winslow. And yes, it's good. Garland's got 13.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Here's Leonard. He's got 22. There's 1:26 left in the third. It's deflected. Kennard against Sexton. A beautiful reverse layup. Sexton's got 20.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their fifth consecutive make in the paint.
And the Clippers have possession. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Jackson kicks to Zubac. To the paint, here's Leonard. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And the Clippers lead by 8.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
50 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
To the middle, here's Leonard. Lays it up and banks it in. 26 points for him.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Garland with it. 15 points in the game. Tries from 10. It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Markkanen.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Now Leonard. He's got 26. Pass to Winslow. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We come back right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. We've got Okoro. Hartenstein is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's Osman in at the 3 spot. And Okoro throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Leonard attacking, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
The evolution of Leonard's game, making things happen with the dribble drive.
Osman, the pass to Markkanen. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. And so it's Bledsoe with it, bringing it up for Los Angeles. They lead by 4. Outside Leonard. Outside George. Fires high post. Almost, but it rolls out.
Still trying to shoot his way out of this funk. But if it doesn't come within the flow of the offense, the whole team suffers. Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
The Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Banked in off the glass. Leonard's got 18 points just in the second half.
One of the more physical wings in the league. Kawhi gets smacked there, but not to be denied.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Here's Osman. And the shot goes in.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Now here's Bledsoe. Outside, George. Zubac's trying to break loose. Down low, here's Morris, and Morris throws it down.
And when he's aggressive, watch out. Morris finishing through the contact, now going to the line to try and add one more.
Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for the Clippers. Allen's checked in for Cleveland. And free throw good from Morris.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Here's Rubio. That one no good. Excellent D there from George. Bledsoe outside. Leonard against Markkanen. From the low block. And scoring with the play inside is Leonard. Leonard's got 6 here in this quarter.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Passes it to Okoro. Back to Rubio. Over Bledsoe. Good D by Bledsoe.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
And it goes down 2 points.
In case anyone was wondering, this is what it looks like when you're in the zone. He hasn't missed one all quarter.
The drive by Rubio, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
I love how Rubio controls the pace, able to shift gears in an instant.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Pass to Ibaka. Back to Bledsoe. There's the pass to George. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's.
This is the guy who had 3 threes in the first half. Since then, still waiting on number 4.
Osman, the pass to Markkanen. Morris with the block.
And this is what staying active can give you. Moore sending that one back with authority.
Shot's good by Bledsoe. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Markkanen finds Rubio. Allen right side, 5 to shoot. Osman. A three-pointer, no good. Clippers leading by 9. Bledsoe for 3. Offensive rebound. Outside for George. Second chance shot. And Okoro pulls it down.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
Looking to end his cold spell. The shot by George, no good.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense. Coming out of halftime, he wanted to start strong, yet the opposite happened.
And here we go. Okoro shot is off. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Got that bucket in no time at all. Leonard's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Beautiful stroke, a direct result of all the hard work Leonard's put in.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
And guys, even though he's in a big market, Kawhi Leonard's still not one for the spotlight.
That is so true. It's not about the fame for him. He's in LA, but Kawhi Leonard stays in his bubble. All the trappings that come with being a great player, he's truly focused on the love of the game, winning and being the best possible player he can be.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Kevin Gelly's checked in, and it's Colin Sexton in for Okoro. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Last year, LeBron, as we know, Steve, broke Derek Fisher's record for most postseason wins. Talk about the weight of that accomplishment.
You know, Kevin, let's take those two players. Start off with Derek Fisher. Give him a lot of credit. As a role player, he was on some great teams and contributed. Unbelievable to have that record. And then on the flip side, LeBron James was on some great teams, and he was the reason they were great teams because he's one of the greatest players of all times. Two different type of players, but both are very impressive.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
It's so difficult to stop Leonard from scoring. Sometimes you just have to foul him.
The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard.
And Smitty, with LeBron getting into his late 30s, KD coming off the Achilles, for your money, is Kawhi Leonard the best player in the world?
Great question. I know one player, the Greek Freak, might have something to say about that. No less than Michael Jordan himself called Kawhi the best two-way player in the game. That's a very strong endorsement from MJ. Kawhi was drafted 15th overall in 2011. If they had a redraft, I wonder what number he would go down.
And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. And here are the Clippers. They're on an 18-6 run. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Leonard's got 41.
So much sharper, so much more efficient with his shot this half. Just taking what the defense allows.
Stolen by George. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And the focus Paul George has. Outstanding job finding a way to score on physical defense. In OKC, Paul George showed he could be an MVP caliber performer. With Kawhi on the Clippers, he could be that 1B or that 1A.
The shot by Sexton, no good. Clippers leading by 19 points. Nobody near Leonard. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Oh, here we go. Rubio's got it on the fast break chance. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Eric Bledsoe.
And PG, you know, he has the versatility to succeed in different roles. Doesn't have to dominate the ball.
Yes, and if anything, he's more comfortable scoring within the flow of the offense. With his all-around impact, doesn't need to force things to make winning plays. But if you need him to, he can.
The first one falls. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. LA has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Bledsoe kicks to Ibaka.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
And we have to give him props. It's rare these days to see someone dominate the glass so single-handedly.
A 3 from Leonard. And no good. And Cleveland the other way now. Morris against Rubio. Up again. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. Leonard's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Bledsoe. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Clippers lead by 20.
And sometimes it really seems Bledsoe is better finishing through contact, almost like he enjoys the challenge.
Greg, the NBA under Adam Silver has been aggressive, looking for ways to enhance the product and attract fans. Where do you fall on that point? Push the envelope, or don't rock the boat, or maybe somewhere in between?
I think it might be somewhere in between. These days, people's attentions can be pulled in so many different directions. I think they're smart to not rest on their laurels and to continue to try to evolve. But with that evolution, sometimes it's not going to come over as well as they would like. But I'm a fan of some of the experiments, I should say, that we've tried thus far. And I hope the league continues to push the envelope.
That's a good thought. And Sexton drops them both. Here's Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
That time he kept it himself. Leonard playing a chess game on the pick and roll.
Leonard brings the double team. Allen passes to Cavaliers, and that one drops for him.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
And here's George. Here's Leonard, and it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball. Pass to Sexton. Inside, Cavaliers, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the Clippers get called for the foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Clippers making a switch here. Zubac is checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Bledsoe. Outside Leonard to the paint. And Morris throws it down.
I mean, a great look by Kawhi, aware of what the defense is trying to do, understands the spacing.
Sexton attacking, and Sexton slams it in.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
And so George will bring it up for the Clippers. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Cavaliers with the rebound.
Well, so far, his cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead.
Chalk up 2 there. Sexton's got 6 in the quarter.
You know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
Clippers leading by 14. Bledsoe passes to Zubac. Kicks to George. Over Allen. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Rubio's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Allen slams it in.
Flushed by Allen there. What I love about him, he's a center and he's not trying to be a guard. He knows who he is.
Los Angeles has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Leonard dishes to Bledsoe. The 3 from George. George missing again. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 12-4 run. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Such a menace close to the rim. You got to respect Sexton's fearlessness when he's amongst the bigs.
Free throw good, Sexton. And Sexton drops them both. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Pass to Morris. Back to Leonard. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Bledsoe outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The high post shot, and Leonard gets it to go on the assist from Eric Bledsoe. Bledsoe's got 5 assists tonight. Sexton with it. Pass to Cavaliers, and he jams it with authority.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Los Angeles leading by 10. Now Leonard. And it's Cavaliers with the rebound. Cavaliers got his 7th rebound tonight. And Sexton slams it in.
And the vertical of Sexton is amazing. At 6'2", he's just capable of hammering it home.
The Clippers shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Bledsoe passes to Zubac. Back to Bledsoe. Now the pass to Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Leonard draws the double. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Zubac. Outside for George. The offensive rebound. It's blocked. Oh, here we go. Rubio's got it on the fast break chance. And it's Osman missing. In the corner, George with it. Takes a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Textbook feed from Allen, a big man who helps facilitate the offense.
30 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Now here's Bledsoe. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Jared Allen. He drops the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
An underrated two-way player. Bledsoe wows you with his offense, but he's also made the all-defensive first team.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Big moment at the line. As poised as you get, this thing is done.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
So the Clippers winning this one easily. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Kawhi, tremendous performance for you. How satisfying is it to control the game the way you did?
You know, it's very satisfying. And, you know, I just feel great that my guys have confidence in me out there, and they want me to keep being aggressive on the floor.
Well, they're smart, and they see which way that heads to. It leads to W's, man. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Now, for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.